Our next guest, clinical hypnotherapist Ray Doktor, says we can change most things in our lives if we change the old programs that say we can't. Ray thinks while we all encounter stress every day, it's all about how we handle it. Welcome to the show, Doctor.
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm very good. So your name is Dr. Ray Doktor, is that correct?
Yes, it is. It does confuse people sometimes.
I
They
can
think
imagine.
I'm stuttering or something.
And you're like, I'm not stuttering and I'm not singing the song, Dr. Doktor.
Exactly.
Right? Well, welcome. Even though you're Dr. Doktor, we love to have you because we love your name anyway.
Thank you.
So can you tell me all about hypnotherapy?
Hypnotherapy basically is a heightened state of awareness. All of us are entering these trances all the time, whether it's driving on the road for a long period of time or maybe even watching a movie. Have you ever driven and you've noticed that time's going by, you don't know how you got there?
Oh, without a doubt, you forget how many
yeah.
exits you passed.
Yeah. So hypnotherapy is just a basically way to induce someone to that state of consciousness so you can help the person change behaviors or whatever it is they want to work on.
I had an acting teacher that told me once that it's sort of going into your right brain when you're in that mode.
Yeah, kind of. It does activate the right hemisphere, but it's trying to get the left-right hemisphere to communicate with each other.
Interesting,
Exactly.
because they don't talk to each other very often, I guess.
No.
I know mine doesn't. What are some of the reasons people might turn to hypnotherapy for help?
Yeah, pain management, stress, anxiety, maybe trying to get their husband to mow the lawn, different things like that. But pretty much anything you can think of as far as trying to change your behaviors.
Bad habits?
Yeah, unwanted habits, yeah, exactly.
Interesting,
Yeah.
okay. So what about self-hypnosis? Because I've heard that people can hypnotize themselves. I really have no idea how you'd be able to do that.
Well, most of the time when people think of hypnotherapy, they think of the movies out there, Dracula, having someone watch this crystal ball or whatever it is. And the reality is, again, we're always entering trances. It could be walking into nature, it could be surfing, it could be rock climbing.
Daydreaming?
It's daydreaming. It's just being very focused. And so self-hypnosis is very easy.
Interesting.
Very easy.
Okay. Well, I'd like to try some of this stuff.
Okay.
And with the launch of the show and everything, I know Mark is super stressed as well, so I'd like for him to come on over here also. I think it'll help him out as well as myself.
Dr. Ray Doktor.
How you doing,
Mark? How are you?
Dr. Ray Doktor, I love it, don't you?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm trying to open my mind here.
Okay. All right, Dr. Ray, tell us what to do.
All right. So I'm going to have both of you have both your feet planted on the floor there.
Okay.
Okay. And if anyone wants to practice to actually the audience, just make sure you don't do this stuff while you're driving or operating machinery.
Yes,
exactly.
disclaimer, no heavy machinery, no
Yeah,
driving.
exactly. So basically, this is a problem-solving technique, and this is for people like, just imagine if you're maybe upset with someone, maybe you are trying to make a decision, maybe you forgot your keys somewhere. So basically, it's just to slow your brain down. Hypnosis is just basically slowing down the activity of your brain. Okay. So what I'm going to do is have
Stop the hamster wheel.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to have both of you close your eyes, all right? And I want you to put your hands out, open, with open palms, yeah, just like that. Put them on your lap, and open.
Oh.
That's all right. Open. So yeah, so on your right hand, I want you to imagine something that's maybe bothering you. Maybe it's a person, maybe it's some situations creating stress. Just be aware of it.
Maybe it's a freeway.
Exactly. So put that in your right hand and just put your entire focus on it as if you're holding it outside of your body, okay? And just focus on that. And while you're holding that in mind, be aware of your breathing. Just be aware of your breathing. Allow yourself not to judge it. Just look at it in your mind's eye. And then in your left hand, imagine something you really like to do. Something you really love to do that gives you excitement. It could be anything. Wonder what that is.
Keep it clean.
So
It's swimming.
So hold that in your left hand, okay? And just imagine that moving up your left arm into your body, feeling your body. And feel that. And again, be aware of your breathing. And then go back to your right hand again and think of whatever it is that you're trying to work on, whatever is creating stress in your life, anxiety. And the key is for you to go back and forth. Just modulate back and forth. And just be aware of the thing that brings you joy, excitement, fun, pleasure. And then go back to the thing in your right hand that's maybe creating stress, anxiety. And just start going back and forth, and you might notice how it starts to neutralize. It'll be very difficult for you to focus on the negative thing. And the point of this is for you to get to a place of clarity, to be more objective, and also gain more control of whatever it is that's bothering you. And just go back and forth and be aware of your breathing. All right? And now I'm going to have you both open your eyes. Did you notice anything, any changes as far as when you're trying to focus on a negative thing, that it started kind of blending in with a happy thing? It just kind of neutralized itself?
My left arm feels really heavy, I'll tell you that.
See, my right one felt heavy at first, but then it came in because of
Kinda
the weight of
balanced?
the problems, yeah, and then it felt good.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, you can do this in a bathroom. You can do this, say if you're at work, you're stressed out, maybe you're thinking about punching out your coworker or something like that.
Yeah.
Instead of doing that,
This one is, I can't even feel it. Pinch me, pinch me.
is going into maybe the bathroom stall, your
Yes.
car, and just, the thing is that most of the time we're trying to figure out things where our minds are fragmentized. You know, they're
Yeah.
just, they need to be.
That was wild. Oh my goodness, my arm feels so heavy. Thank you so much,
Cool.
Dr. Ray, for
You're
coming.
welcome. Cool.
We got hypnotized, Mark.
I know.
That was
Felt
pretty
good.
awesome. To learn more about hypnotherapy and Dr. Ray's services, check out his website at wholeminds.com. Oh, I'm not really sure where I am right now. I might still be hypnotized. Coming up, we're going to show all you new brides out there how to get your union off to a perfect start. It's easy and fun, and it's keeping the love alive. Stick around, there's more TMS coming up.